news. Also tonight, school vouchers are still a possibility in Tennessee. The House and Senate are attempting to work out their differences.
If passed, the legislation would award vouchers to families to use for tuition at a school of the parents' choosing. The House version costs more. It includes money to cover teachers' insurance and a reduction in testing.
The Senate version is more bare bones and would allow public school students to enroll in any district. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson has more on what these implications are if the Senate version passes. Catherine?
Sarah, Casey, like you said, if the Senate version passes, a student could attend any public school for free, whether or not they lived in that district. I asked local school leaders if they're expecting an influx or an exodus of students.
It'll be interesting to see if, in fact, that goes through, how that does impact us.
Unicoi County Director of Schools John English told me he isn't sure how the voucher program might impact enrollment in the district, but with only about 2,000 students, even a small decrease in the student population could make a big impact.
I mean, the prospects, if you did see even a smaller number leave, the challenge is that still doesn't change your overhead costs for building, for infrastructure, for teachers, for staff.
Whether or not the voucher plan becomes a reality, one of our region's larger districts, Kingsport City Schools, is preparing to welcome more tuition students. This week, the Board of Education lowered tuition rates for all Tennessee students to $1,000 per year.
Our goal really is to, how can we make it an attractive option for folks that may want to come to Kingsport, but in the past, the financial side of that tuition cost may have been a barrier.
I asked Assistant Superintendent Andy True if the district was bracing for an influx of students. He told me even if they see more requests, it's always a numbers game.
For example, on a given year, we may have a parent saying, I would like to attend, my child to attend third grade at this elementary school. And so we really drill down to look at, what our numbers are like by school, by grade level, and a lot of times we can say yes, that we have the opportunity for that. Other times it may be, we can't offer you at this school, but we have opportunities at that school.
Both the Senate and the House bills are scheduled for committee hearings next week.